So then we can be official with our recording. With our new software. So we'll test it out and see how it goes. See how many frames we drop per second. Feels good already, though. Okay, so I'll skid to you then if you want to process.
Sure, yeah.
And maybe it'll just be the two of us all night. And then we'll do a logging photo and it'll just be one person.
Oh,
Our sad, lonely logging crew. Hells no. Smaller the crew, the better the production. That's what I find. More chefs in the kitchen doesn't always make a better cake, right? So. All right.
You could probably title the video "The Sound of Silence" or something.
Yeah, the sound of silence. Right on. I'll remember that. I'm gonna call it that, just cause now. Well, it would be the sound of silence, but you know, we'll never shut up, so it's good. Mostly just wanted to test the skidder out. I think it's good now. I haven't had any issues with it since my many updates. Oops, there we go.
I did send a message to a couple people. May join, but I don't know if they will or not.
Who's that?
Flirty. Oh wait, I think Maverick's gone. But
Yeah, Maverick's actually up near where I am right now. Apparently, he's in Kitimat or something, or passed through.
Yeah.
If
Well,
I didn't work so much, I was gonna go meet him go have a whatever.
Oh, meetup, that'd be cool.
I know, right? It's just every time I just work like all the time, nonstop. I don't even have time to hang out with my family. Like my dad's like, "Hey, you want to go for this?" And I'm like, "Sorry, I'm at work." Sorry. I work like 15 hours a day, so I just have no life outside of work right now. But my wife and I are trying to save up a whole pile of money and pay off a bunch of debts and do the Dave Ramsey get debt free thing. So the only way to do that is to stay focused and do it, man. So this is the year of pain and suffering, I call it, where I just work literally non-stop until all our debts are gone. But my outlook so far is looking really good. I should be debt free by, I'll be ballsy and say November, maybe December, but November for sure. That's my guess.
Well, that's not too bad.
No, it's just gonna be a lot of work. But I just took on another position at another job that I wasn't expecting to get full time at, so we'll see how it goes. So now I'm gonna be working. I got 1 week where it's gonna be like 105 or 106 hour week, so it's gonna be pretty brutal. Hey, there he is. He made it.
Ow!
You sound like a Chinese guy. It was like wow. That's all I heard.
Great.
There he is.
Yo, man. How we doing?
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I was hearing.
Oh, game volume's way too loud.
Oh, oops.
Okay, how do these joysticks work? I haven't used them in a while.
Right? That's how I feel sometimes. Just kidding.
Playing Star Citizen like religiously.
Oh man, I have to wait till it's ready. It has to be 100% ready.
Oh,
You're gonna wait a couple hundred years for that.
So never. yeah.
I got Larry into it.
Oh yeah. Hey, you know what? I'm ready. I want it. I want it now.
Yeah, that's what we all want. But
I know. I'm just tired of the maybes. I want it now. But then what'll happen? I'll give up on farming and I'll just become a Star Citizen guy, and that would be bad. Or farming, logging. Wow.
Well, win some, lose some.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, and my finger does not go between the desk mount and the joystick.
Well, you say that now, but you'd be surprised where fingers get to.
Oh.
All
Ow.
over the
What are we cutting these at length?
I don't know. What do you feel like?
Your mom.
Yeah, that's actually the best length for sure.
It is Mother's Day, so she probably would feel offended.
I don't know. What do you? Maybe we'll do. Crap, I don't know. We should probably stick to longs, I guess. Hey, for performance. But you know what? Let's frag test the game here because it's feeling pretty good right now. So why don't you do sixes or something? You could probably do 3 bunks of sixes. Do you like doing shorts or?
In real life, no, but in,
in this,
in this, yes.
how about for processing? Like processing shorts, is right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's not too bad.
Some guys hate processing shorts. I love processing shorts. I hate doing longs, honestly. I get bored. Shorts, you kind of have to keep on it and make your pile nice as you go. Longs, you just kind of throw them all in a big pile and say screw it. Oops. Drunk driving. Need to get my wheel. I have this whole really cool wheel set up with like a chair on the built like a racing chair, and it's like I've only used it a couple times because I've been just working a lot, and I'm like, oh man, it's such a cool setup, and I'm not even using it, and I'm like, God, it's so sad. But I really want to get it rocking with VR and stuff. That'd be cool too.
Yeah.
I'm kind of curious about what your setup looks like. We should put it on the setup.
I got a video that kind of shows off what it looked like. I don't know if I have a recent one or not. I think I do. I think there's one on YouTube somewhere. Just type in FDR gaming setup or something on YouTube. You'll probably see what it looks like. Whatever the most recent video is the pretty much, it hasn't changed much since then. And then, yeah, the VR side's like what I love. I love VR. It's so much fun. Actually, this game VR is pretty good too. FS19 was getting that kind of feel for being in the cab, but you get motion sick really bad because it's kind of weird. It's not really the best setup. It just looks cool, feels cool. But loading shorts in VR is just, it's so sweet. Loading anything in VR is pretty sweet. So performance is still holding out pretty good here. I'm not getting too many jitters. I don't think my frame rate is very high, to be honest, but 54. That's pretty good though. Usually I'm at like 10, so that's pretty good.
Yeah, mine's pretty butterly smooth for right now.
Oh yeah. Ooh, there we go.
But wait until we get more decks going, then it will start to go down.
Yeah, I got a pretty good one going over here now. Oh yeah.
Incoming!
What does Flirty want to do?
Oh!
What kind of things do you want to kill with the machine?
Well, I was just pew-pewing pirates on Star Citizen, so do you got any of those in here?
I think we have at least 1 or 2 ships to take out for sure.
Nice!
Just not the kind that you would expect, I would imagine. Yeah, I haven't even done, like, I used to just go into those solo rounds, like, you know, the single player where you could just kind of go up against other, like, the pirate ships.
Oh, yeah.
I used to do that lots, and I haven't done that in so long. I should do that
Yeah,
again.
like Pirate Swarm.
Yeah. Do you use dual joysticks, or do you use a joystick and a thruster and a slider?
I am mouse and keyboard pilot.
No way, really, eh?
Yeah.
Probably a better shot, to be honest. Way better shot.
No.
No?
No, it's
I remember we used to play Mech Warrior online, and I tried doing dual joysticks, and although it was fun as hell because I love operating that, but like to be accurate shooting compared to a mouse, absolutely impossible. Like to use a mouse is you're just like perfect precision. To use a joystick is like you're kind of like, oh, you're always compensating for that little bit of give. You're like, come on.
Yeah, so like I don't know, for flying, like the Thrustmasters do not have enough buttons.
Oh, I see. Not
like,
quite, hey?
To have it so that you're not having to use the keyboard, you'd need like 8 of these joysticks.
Well, and I guess it depends on what you're doing flight-wise, you know, like how manual you're flying versus, you know, using auto. So there's a lot of manual and a lot of auto options in that game, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, like there's auto gimbals. Like I take the gimbals off. I do straight shooting, so I gotta aim the ship to aim the gun, and
yeah, it's wild. Yeah, detached gimbal stuff shooting is just wild, man. But fun.
I was just doing some bounties with a couple of friends. We were in my Valkyrie.
Dope.
Love Valkyrie.
What do I got? I got my Constellation still, and my I can't remember what the hell I had. Oh, a Saber. Or no, was it a Saber? Is that the one that comes with the Constellation? I can't remember now. The Constellation comes with a little ship inside it.
Oh, the Merlin.
Merlin. So yeah, Saber's the other one that I bought, which is kind of like that super fast one.
Yeah.
That was pretty dope. And then my best friend there who got me into it, he's still waiting on his freaking Banu Merchantman, which is never going to see the light of day by the looks of it.
Hey, it's in gray box.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a start. That's a start. Come on. Oh, perfect. I was going to push that. You're right there. Good man. Yeah. Yeah, we'll see. Hey, we'll see.
Oh my god, I just tried to steer the skidder like I was just flying in Star Citizen. I really got to take time between games.
No, never.
I legit just like, I logged off in my Valkyrie. I was like, shit. Logging crew.
It's funny how it's just like that, that you get like that feeling for
one
like
game and then jump
like
into another,
a certain machine or a certain ship, and then you hop in the other one.
Yep. Yeah, the Valkyrie's my baby. I love that shit.
I get that in real life too. Like, I'd like run a wheel loader at that pellet plant for like 12 hours, and then I'd come jump on like a tractor, which is basically the same controls, but it doesn't pivot. So I'm like going to like pivot, and it's like it doesn't go, and I'm like, what the hell? Why can't I get into this corner? Or like, your brain just doesn't even think of it. You're just like, or you get in your car after work and you want to gun it, and it's like, oh, this doesn't have the same performance as that big loader. I can't drive through traffic.
Right.
Like, what the hell? It's just funny how your body just kind of like adapts to things, and then it's like, what's going on? Why doesn't this feel the same? What the hell?
Yeah. Well, the worst is getting out of like a skid steer and hopping in an excavator, and you're like, oh, wait, what?
Yeah, why is it backwards, right? Yeah, 100%. Or you get into a truck, like my wife's truck has like the shifter in the middle, and then the pickup at work has the shifter on the steering wheel, like to pull down.
Oh yeah, on the column, yeah.
So then I'm always reaching up and grabbing her window wiper and like pulling it, and I'm like, oh, I'm like, that's not right.
Yep.
I'm like, something's not right here.
I always end up fist bumping my middle console because I keep thinking that's the air brake release.
Oh yeah.
I always end up doing that in my pickup, and I'm like, what the hell am I doing?
And you're like, wait, this isn't going to release the air. What's happening?
I usually don't have an issue going from like the work truck to my pickup. It's only when, like somebody pulls out in front of me.
Yeah.
That's when I immediately reach for a shifter that ain't there.
That's funny.
And I'm like, why isn't the engine brake working?
Yeah. Why can't I gear down? Something's wrong here. Yeah,
exactly.
That's funny. It's funny. Yeah, it's just the human body and how we get used to stuff, I guess, eh? Alright, well, you look like you got enough wood there now, hey, to keep you busy for a second or two.
Yeah, it's been a hot minute since I've been using joysticks, so...
It's alright. Practice makes perfect. Alright. Let's park this guy over here. Over yonder. That's good, because I wanted to test something on the loader. You said there's a load... You cut some over here, didn't you? Oh, yeah, you did. Little pile.
Yeah, I put a small pile over there. It was just some logs, someone delimbing over there, but I decided just cut them off.
Yeah, I will just grab those with the pig or kitten.
Yeah, that's another machine I really need to get practice on, is Delimber.
Yeah. It's alright.
I played a little bit with Flirty and what was one other guy that we played with. I was trying to like... No, he's a secret modder. Not supposed to mention, I guess.
What's that?
The nameless anonymous guy who created Dilemma, I guess.
Yeah, the guy who worked on the script.
Yeah, that guy. Yeah. And
James?
Yeah. We played with him, and then
anonymous? He shouldn't be anonymous.
No, I thought he was anonymous. I thought it was like nameless.
No.
No, the guy who made the track script. That's the one who didn't want anybody to know who he was.
Oh.
For whatever reason. I still haven't figured that one out. But he just didn't want people going to him and asking him to help or something. I think that was his thing. Which is fine.
Can you build me a set of tracks for this?
Yeah, exactly. Why can't I use my chainsaw? What's going on here? Is that like a game glitch or something?
I have no
Does your chainsaw work if you hop out?
I haven't even played this game in like
Maybe I just need to buy a better chainsaw.
Let me check.
I'm gonna sell my chainsaw.
That works for me.
Oh, weird.
Yeah.
Where's the chainsaw? Oh, that now it's working. Okay, well, whatever. That's really weird.
Thanks, Giants.
Yeah, no kidding, hey? What's going on here? Alright, well, whatever. Whatever.
Has Giants ever like express like they watch your videos or anything like that? Like,
They know I exist. I think that's about it. I've spoken to a couple of different people from there, but I think I don't know, they're really interesting people to try to get a hold of. They're really hard to get a hold of, and they don't seem to really care, to be honest, about who is doing what, unless you're part of their mod hub. That's what they want. They want all the modders on mod hub, and I'm dead against mod hub the way it runs, so I think that's probably why they keep me on the down low and don't talk to me, because I'm not a big fan of the way they set it up. But like I tell everyone, if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't have anything. So I'm grateful for the game and the fact that it somewhat works most of the time. But yeah, I'm not an ambassador of them or anything. That's for darn sure.
I wonder if Giants and CIG talk to each other about how to make their games difficult.
Yeah, I don't know. Don't know. Probably not.
Hey, we gave them this brand new ship, and then next patch we took the guns off of it and told them it was too much.
Yeah, they're probably close. Yeah, but you know what? At least Giants put out a full game, regardless of whether it feels like a full game or not. They actually can say that it's out. CGI is like
so this patch in Star Citizen though, oh my god, it is so beautiful.
Oh,
it's running on Vulkan now. It's not fully implemented, but
is it like smooth or anything?
It's very smooth.
No, really?
Yeah.
Is it actually like playably smooth? Like you get good frames?
Oh, yeah.
No way.
I mean my rinky dink 1080 GTX and i5 8600K are running 40-50 frames a second.
No, really?
Yeah, it's so good.
All right, I'm gonna have to take a look at this again now, because that was my big kicker. Because it's just like running like a really good graphics card, and yet it was still like, oh my god, I could barely get 30 frames on the best day of my life in that game, and it was so shitty to play. And I was like, this just sucks. Like, that's no fun to do when it's all crappy like that.
Yeah, it's definitely gotten some improvement.
That's what I wanted. That's basically the big thing I was waiting for.
Right, Larry?
Well, yeah, my crappy ass laptop can run it just fine. I think anyone can really use a toaster and play the game now.
Huh. All right. Is it, and it's public, or is it just part of like a certain group can do it? So remember before you had to like wait to get invited to certain like groups or whatever?
Oh, it's public now.
Okay.
Well, it always was. It's just it's more fun in an org.
Yeah.
Like I brought Larry over to the org that I'm in.
The org, is it your own, or do you have like you're part of a bigger one?
No, just we're a small one.
Oh yeah. There's a lot of those.
Small.
I remember I just loved watching, like, my buddy Colin was like right into just like, it felt like the game wasn't even out and there was already like these huge debates on this on the forum there between organizations and just people having like full on politics before the game even was a game yet. And I was laughing so hard. I'm like, why even release it? Look, you can just do it all via paper through the forums. God, there was a lot of drama in there. I was laughing so hard. I was like, man, this is sad.
Yeah, I mean, you get them in global, like, every day. They're like, I can't believe, like, they let this go out and this not work. It's like, yeah, well, you know, if you actually read what you were signing up for, you would not be shocked or surprised or disappointed.
No, right?
Like, It literally says, this is an alpha, we have the right to change anything and everything that we want.
Yeah.
And you kind of have to deal with it. The only thing they can't do is if it's something that you buy with money, like a ship or whatever.
Yeah,
if
they
they
can't.
decide that ship is coming out, it's never going to come to the game, they have to refund it.
Right.
You know, like if you dump $500 on a concept ship that's not going to come out, like the Merchantman or whatever.
Yeah.
Like say the Merchantman, they scrap it. It's not going to come out. Everybody who bought one is going to get refunded.
Yeah.
They
Hey, I still want my little mini constellation and my map and all that stuff that was supposed to be promised to me.
Yeah.
Because that,
yeah, like
I'm still
a
wondering
little 3D
where the hell,
model.
Yeah, where's that, huh? Huh? Mr. Roberts, I want my stuff.
Right?
But I'll probably never see that.
No, it is getting better. This year has definitely since this past summer.
Yeah.
Every
Great
update
improvements.
every update has just brought more and more.
Good. I mean,
Like,
I hope for the best for it, but like, man, I just want to see some frickin' goodness coming out of it. I just don't want them to be like, we tried, and now it's done. I want them to actually come out and have a fully functioning next generation gaming world.
They are way too committed to getting it done. I don't think that's ever gonna.
I hope. Hey, we used to watch all the frickin' I can't remember what they're called anymore. It was so long ago. What the Commanders stories or whatever the hell. What the hell was it called? Where you'd watch like their news updates. It used to have a name. I can't remember, Wingman or something, or I can't remember now.
Yeah, now it's just Star Citizen update on the YouTube channel.
Yeah, they had like a show. It was like, well, it wasn't a show, but like go through all the different developers and talk to all of them about the team. And
yeah, they still do that.
Or Commanders. I can't remember what the hell. It was called.
I don't know what it was called before.
Yeah. But that was pretty interesting.
They still do stuff like they'll get like the ship developers or whatever, the ship crew, ship team.
Yeah.
To talk about like changes they've made and what to expect from this and. Mr. Jared Huckabee.
Jared the Huckabee. Huckababy.
Oh. Hey, where's that log going?
Mm-hmm.
Quit without a 2 weeks notice.
Alright, that's enough trees down.
I think there's another space game coming out. It's by Bethesda Studios.
Yeah, that, what the heck's it called?
I can't
remember
now,
neither,
but
no.
it's supposed to be really big.
Is it multiplayer? No, I think it's single player, isn't it?
It may be single player.
I think they're
I'm
doing
not
kind of like
sure.
Fallout style, or Skyrim style, where it's going to be a first person.
Yeah.
The
but
Elder
it's-
Scrolls.
The Elder Scrolls 97.
The Elder Scrolls does the Milky Way.
Yeah, I want more Elder Scrolls, man.
Oh,
I didn't like online though. I thought they were kind of wrecked it with online. I played it for a while. I just didn't get into it.
Yeah, I did the same thing. I played it like a lot, and then all of a sudden it's just like one day you log in,
yeah,
you walk 5 feet, and you're just like, what's the fucking point?
You literally, right? I don't know. I just couldn't do it, man. I just wasn't digging it anymore. And yeah, we played it for a bit, and I did the Morrowind side because I was like, I'm a huge Morrowind was my bread and butter baby, right? And then yeah,
I think mine was Oblivion. Oblivion was one of
fuck.
my
I
favorites.
have legitimate tattoos in Daedric on my arms from back in Morrowind days because I was such a goddamn Morrowind geek, like legit. And I'm just like, man,
That's awesome.
I want more, but they just never really saw much more of Morrowind. Same with Blood Moon and all those expansions, Tribunal, all that stuff that came out back in the day. Oh man, that was like my high school hot minute times. I loved that. That was the life. But nope, no more. Had to go online. Everything's got to go online. You know why they do online though? Because online is a constant subscription, so they can make ass tons of cash doing that.
Yep.
As opposed to just developing a really good single player game.
You can get the basic bitch part of it for free.
Yeah.
But if you want to have any of the real fun with everybody else, yeah, you're good.
Yeah, literally.
Spending doll hairs.
Well, it's like Fallout, where they went to Fallout. I was a big Fallout fan too. I loved it. I had a blast playing Fallout. Fallout 4 And then they went Fallout Vault 76 or whatever the heck it is. The Fallout 76, the multiplayer. And we have that too. I bought it and tried it. And it's okay, but it's not great. Like, again, that's what I find most of the multiplayer, like online MMO stuff. It's like, it's okay, but it's not something that I'm like, oh man, this is the best thing I've ever played.
Right.
But if they were able to make like Skyrim co-op multiplayer or something, can you imagine? Like, shit.
Skyrim. I actually
they have
bought
that apparently.
Skyrim on PC just because I like Skyrim a lot.
Oh yeah, it's so good. But apparently there is a mod that's being produced, or has been for years now, it's going to make it co-op for people. I don't know how good it's going, but... Because if you could go join with a buddy and go do co-op Skyrim, man, I would probably I'd have to quit a job just for that. 'Cause that'd be hell times.
These trees keep dancing off the trailer, and every time I get them straight...
It's because they love you. I love you, trees.
I don't love them enough to not throw them through a wood chipper if they keep pissing me off.
That's fair. Always would chip the trees. Okay, so if I want to back that in there, which way do I gotta turn it? To my... This way. Uh-huh.
This is actually the first time I played since the last update.
Mm-hmm.
It's the first time I've been in the Medill.
Hell yeah. Love that Medill. Love
hey
my
Larry,
Medill.
I got something stuck in my teeth.
In your teeth? You need to get a toothpick or something?
It was a toothpick.
Oh no.
What is this?
Oh no.
That.
Did you see it?
Oh no. No, get on there.
Get out of here. Get out of here, Larry.
Holy, whoa. Bit of aggression.
See, I can't see anything. Is it on your grapple?
It was. It's out now.
Oh, okay. I was like, I couldn't see anything in your grapple, but alright, on.
Larry got confrontational with his processor.
That's fair. I
was trying to grab it out of your grapple. I thought you had a toothpick stick on your grapple there.
It was. It fell out, and then I thought you were trying to grab me, so I retaliated.
That's fair.
I apologize.
I was trying to grab you out of your cab.
Yeah.
I just realized I could.
Well, now I know the Medill will pick up the 909 processor.
Well, that's good.
Yeah,
I just realized I can drive with my pedals. I forgot all about that.
See? Look at.
How did I forget that?
It did it again.
Let's try this. See what happens.
This time I'm just gonna look over.
Yeah. See that?
Yeah. That is kind of weird. Huh. Interesting.
Slipping out?
No, it like... I went to grab it and it freaked out and glitched through the grapple.
Oh, weird.
It's basically...
That's multiplayer for you.
This is why the testing team is online tonight.
Yeah.
The moderators, man.
That's just the joy of multiplayer, though, because in single player, like, I swear nothing ever happens.
Yeah.
And then you go play in multiplayer for like 20 minutes and
3
the whole
minutes
world
into...
breaks.
Yeah.
And you're
3
like,
minutes into
why?
logging through and chill, and stick goes through the cap.
Yeah, right? Didn't I have a locking strap on that? I guess not. Alright.
That's... Oh. We're gonna actually call this episode The Sound of Silence, but we might call it Logging and Chill.
Yeah. Yeah.
The sound of silence. Oh, before I showed up?
Yeah.
I always bring the
Log and
conversation.
chill sounds good, yeah. Yeah, log and chill. Right on. I need a quick button that does reverse cam. Is there one already in the game? Oh yeah, there's also that dynamic cam I was going to turn on before I forget.
I have that set. That's a good question. Do they have something like that?
Camera collision adjustment. Vehicle outdoor camera will automatically zoom in when you're taking your
Like look
I don't think it does that anymore, does it now? Oh, I love that mod that disables the camera collision thing. That drives me nuts.
Yeah, when did that come back out?
I think it's been out for a while. Like, I had it originally, but it didn't work. But then I realized there's
Oh.
actually, unlike the last game, if you had the mod just installed, it worked. But on this one, you actually have to go into the little cog setting thing and set the camera collision off.
Ah.
So that's why it was never working, and I thought it was just broken. But
No kidding.
so now that that's working, I'm kind of like, oh, that's sweet. Like, why would I ever turn that
right
back
there.
on again?
Camera collision adjustment.
Yeah, right?
Off.
Yeah.
Mint.
So now when you're like hauling a load and stuff, you can actually look and see what the hell
Not
you're
yeah.
doing.
Not end up looking at the inside of the trailer for a few seconds.
Yeah, right. Ideal.
They don't have a. That's the other thing. I love the customization in Star Citizen for controls. Oh, which I'm hitting all the Star Citizen buttons to try to get back to cap view.
Classic.
Hey, you see the toothpick? Jordan?
Wait, this way. What's that? Oh, sorry, I'm driving into a tree here. I'm trying to learn how to drive forward. Oh, I see. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I do that all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the joys. That happens in real life a lot, too. Super annoying.
Yeah. Just can't get it to come out.
I got one, I remember when I was working at that power plant, I got one stuck in there real freaking good. I had to turn it over and hammer it on the ground basically for like a long time to get it out. And then finally it just broke apart and fell out, and I was like, thank God, because I thought I was going to have to go there with a hammer and start wailing on it.
I had that happen. I was just using a regular excavator with a hydraulic thumb.
Yeah.
And I had a log that was the exact internal width of the bucket go in straight.
Oh, yeah,
like
perfect.
widthwise.
That's like the perfect, yeah. It's amazing. It's like an act of God when they go into those tiny little spots. You're like, what the hell?
It went in, and it didn't come back out. And it was just, I think I have a video on my cell phone somewhere of that. I literally have a chain wrapped through the undercarriage of the machine. Get out of the damn grapple.
Nice, there you go.
I had it wrapped around the tree trunk, and I'm literally sitting there, like, I'm pulling the stick out like this.
Yeah, from inside, yeah.
Pulling the stick out with the chain attached, trying to get, and I almost pulled the track off the machine. That thing was still stuck in there.
That's ridiculous. Yeah, sometimes they get wedged pretty good, hey?